by doing something good for others. She will also film a music video for her song "I Was Here" at the UN General Assembly Hall in New York City. And so the visuals will be donated to the campaign by Beyonce and songwriter Diane Warren. It will be released on August 19th. If you're not familiar with World Humanitarian Day, it's a global day actually to celebrate humanitarian. It really is what we're supposed to be doing anyway, giving back to people, giving back to our communities, you know, helping each other out. Speaking of giving back to the community, August 18th, shout out to A Mafia. He will be having his birthday cookout, and there will be giveaways, school supplies given out to the kids going back to school. So make sure everybody come out and support. It's at 140th in Harlem at Hamilton Park. Shout out to A Mafia, DiBiase, Lou, all of them over there at Deep in the Game ENT. And congratulations to Rick Ross. His God Forgives I Don't is hitting high numbers, like 220 something. So it's up there. And also congratulations to Nas. Nas Life is Good is still going strong. And the Underground Music Awards going down August 19th at the world famous BB King's. Get your tickets now on Ticketmaster. So this segment is sponsored by SBakerMediaGroup.com, also SBMG TV, Channel 19 Cablevision. Shout out to Malik Double M. Another official sponsor, DJ Bedtime 357. Check out Hate Money Radio. Also another official sponsor, Straight Stuntin' Magazine. Salute to DJ K Slay, celebrating 5 years on newsstands. Make sure y'all pick up the new Straight Stuntin' issue 23 out 9. Check for my columns in the #1 magazine. Also, August 14th, Sue's Rendezvous, K Slay having his birthday bash and a release party. So that was a mouthful. So let's get back into this interview with Torch in the building, Provolone P.
Yeah. Shout out to K Slay too.
That's right. Yeah. Shout out to K Slay. Shout out to Team Straight Stuntin'. K Slay hold me down.
Hell yeah, I was on the cover of that. Shout out to K Slay.
That's right. Oh yeah, you was on the last cover of Straight Stuntin'. Yeah, that's right. All right, and before we left off, you said something about you wish you would have known better about the writing and all that, and I wanted to say something also, because shout out to Chaz, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be registered to ASCAP, because I ain't know nothing about that either, so it's very important that every artist, make sure you handle your paperwork. So how do you feel with these projects out now, like these artists on the radio, they just throwing material together just to...
I mean, you know me, man. I mean,
I know
when it comes down to it, I mean, you know, anybody that can support their family, man. If they let you throw something together and that shit hits the radio, man, God bless you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, structured as far as how we put our stuff together, man. But I could never hate on the man supporting his family, you know what I mean? But they you know, they need to sharpen up a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
A little bit.
How important do y'all, both of y'all, Provolone, you family, you know you could chime in at any moment.
I'm just absorbing,
I know.
I'm a sponge
That's
right
family.
Now, you know?
Y'all family. Yeah. How important do y'all feel it is for artist development? Like, because some of these artists come out and they don't know, like, stage presence. At a show, they just running around or whatever. How important do you think it is to have artist development for these labels or people that's backing them to kind of invest in these artists to kind of show them the way? What's going on with that?
That's very
Your thoughts?
Important.
Look at Torch full ass checking his text.
It's very important, you know what I mean? Up to this very moment, until you got something coming out, you know what I'm saying? You always developing, because every day you're supposed to learn something new. You know what I mean? So even sitting here right now, I'm learning not to check my text because Mecca's gonna blow me the fuck up. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, you learn something every day.
See, I gotta check. Cause
she like, don't do that shit.
But look, I got his questions.
And then check her shit, you know what I mean?
Only because I'm not a rapper and I ain't doing it off the top. I got ADD, a billion things going on. So
it's all good, but yeah, it's definitely important. You know what I mean? That's what, you know what I'm saying? I do that every day. I'm learning every day. Pro, he learning every day. He learning right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We all just getting our time and everything as far as like the shows and everything on point. You know what I mean? We about to go over to Germany on tour. So
talk to him about your upcoming, everything you doing.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in the works, man. You know, the Specialyst mixtape. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be groundbreaking for introducing my dog right here, because he been putting in a lot of work. I made it a conscious effort, you know what I'm saying, to put him on a lot of my big records to try to introduce him to like people that way, you know what I'm saying, give him a little platform so niggas can understand like he coming, you know what I mean? But we ain't just want to throw some shit out there, you know what I mean?
Throw him to the wolves or whatever.
We wanted it when it dropped.
Introduce him properly.
Like, oh, that's the nigga from
he
the
was
Jones
on this
song
record
on Uptown. Oh, that was that nigga from the Prodigy song. You know what I'm saying? So they got like a feel for him. You know what I mean?
That's right. Talk to him, Provolone P. Go ahead. Let him know what records you've been on. Because you've been on some big records. Let him know.
Yeah, I'm on that Uptown featuring Jim Jones, Torch, of course, No Mercy, Prodigy. What's the other one? Forgive Me with Gunplay, Young Breed. Don't Care, of course. That was one of my favorites. You know what I mean? Word up.
That's good.
Yeah, you know, and it's like a whole bunch more just gonna come. Like I'm focused.
Who,
you know what I mean?
Who are some of y'all producers? Who are some of y'all influences coming up? You, Torch. Who are some of your influences that made you want to do this?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. One of my major influences was Big Pun. That was one of my major influences because
in the Bronx.
Yeah, that's what it was. Seeing somebody come from where I'm from, that was big for me because that was like close by. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody like, oh shit, he from over there. Okay, it's not like you see a nigga like cross town. Of course, you know Biggie, Pac, and all that, but Pun because he came from where I was from. You know what I mean? But as far as like the stuff that I used to listen to as a young dude, I would say, you know what I'm saying, definitely. I used to listen to a lot of Pac. I used to listen to a lot of Big, Scarface. You know, I got a lot of different dudes that I used to listen to too because of my uncles. They used to like force niggas on me that I didn't really want to listen to. But like, you know, it was a one group from down south that I used to listen to named A G to a Key.
Wow.
You probably had never heard them. But
wow.
That
shout out to them
like,
somewhere.
A G to a Key. Listen, if you ever get that motherfucking album, them boys was so hard. But my uncle used to love them. He used to love them. He used to love Cool G Rap. So he used to just like force the niggas.
But I think that's important to kind of listen to music like that because my son, he listened to everything. Like we came up in the 80s and 90s. So my son already know the Wu-Tangs, the Jadakiss, so that's kind of important. And Ninth Wonder kind of said this before when I was interviewing Big Crit. Big Crit said this, and I heard Ninth Wonder quote one time. He was like, our kids who come up after us who was listening to all that music, they gonna be the talented ones. So that is right because when I was listening to my Nas, Illmatic, my son was in the car with me. Or when I was listening to Reasonable Doubt or whatever, Wu-Tang, my son he got all the golden era hip hop. But I do understand what you saying, Big Pun, because he's from your area. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. So like Queen Latifah, Redman, I understand what you mean because while you seeing them and knowing they can make it, you like, oh, I could do it.
I could do it.
I could do it. I used to see them in the supermarket, whatever. But that's big.
Shout out to I want to also give a shout out to Kenny Satterfield and Andre Barrett and them boys because, you know what I'm saying, seeing them make it to the league, you know what I'm saying, it inspired a lot of other kids to like try hard. Now you see, you know what I'm saying, other dudes coming that you know what I'm saying, you got to see somebody make it from where you from for you to even feel like it's possible sometimes. And
in the same breath, where you from, sometimes people don't get it where you from until you leave and go somewhere else and come back, and then they're like, oh, how do you feel about that? Because for a minute, some people like wasn't kind of feeling certain people, and then, well, how was that to you in your area coming?
I mean, you know, I never really like got faced with the hate. It's always been love. Even when niggas tried to hate on me, it was in a loving kind of way. It was a little bugged out. Niggas was like, I got love for Torch, but like, you know what I'm saying?
It was all a butt.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's always been love because I always embraced where I was from and I always rep for my people. And they always knew that I always came back. So, you know what I'm saying? I never really got faced with that. But, you know what I'm saying? To go back on what you said, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, just seeing somebody make it where you from. Like, there's definitely going to be another black president because now you see it's possible.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. That's right. And before we kind of wrap it up, because I only got a 1 hour show, make sure you shout out everybody, the producers on your No AC, people who've been holding you down, DJs, producers, radio show, whatever. Just give out your contacts.
I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to
crazy.
No, I'm just fucking with y'all. Nah, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's just been holding me down in general. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of y'all. It's a lot of y'all to name everybody, but I want to shout out Specialyst, ENT, Lou, GDK, OnStar, Jules. You know what I'm saying? The course Provolone P. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could definitely look out for my dog. Also want to give a rest in peace shout out to my nigga Venom, GC, my nigga BB. You know what I'm saying? I lost 3 niggas this week, 2 niggas on one day. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's been real crazy over the past week. You know what I'm saying? So I've been a little bit focused on more things like life rather than music recently. what I'm saying? Just trying to, like, my whole team just trying to, like, evaluate, you know what I'm saying, situations. It's real hard losing 3 homeboys in a week, you know what I mean?
Condolences.
But, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all families and everybody else that's just helped pushing projects. And look out for me. I'm coming to Germany probably, like, next month, I think. And, you know, we on tour right now. We on the Dream Chasers tour. I'm spot dating. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just look out for me.
That's dope. Provolone.
Yeah, pretty much the same shout outs that he did, you know. Shout out to Specialyst Entertainment, G2K, Lou, my dude Warbucks, On Star, my nigga Haitian Jack, word up, man. BX all day, man. RP, my homie GC.
Oh, yeah, another shout out. My nigga Teamwork.
Teamwork.
He produced that Forgive Me joint with Triple C's.
All right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Before we get off, we definitely got to play that one because that one means a lot to me.
What number
also,
is
rest
it?
in peace, my nigga Peanut. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the motivation behind that song.
All right. Give them your Twitter. Give them your contact if they want to collab with you producers to get beats to you, everything.
My Twitter, my Instagram, and everything, Facebook, everything is Torch MMG. That's at Torch MMG, TORCH MMG. My website, torchesny.com. You know what I'm saying? You can keep up with all the latest and greatest of everything going on with me and my whole faction up there. You know what I'm saying? That's torchesny.com. And you know what I'm saying? If you want to collab, torchbeats@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? For features, bookings, whatever, you can hit Lou up, and you know what I'm saying? We'll handle the handles. You know what I mean?
Right. Provolone, you good?
Yeah, my handle is Instagram, all that, Twitter, Provolone P, PROVALONEP. A lot of people put the 2 O's, but it's an A in there.
Or a G and an N.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, y'all follow me at Mecca Global.
At follow Mecca Global.
At Mecca Global.
Yeah.
Follow DWI. Yeah, you're looking at the pretty feet. Follow DWI Music. Follow DJ Bedtime 357 if y'all want to get your music up here or get an interview. Radio at sbakermediagroup.com. Thanks for coming. Thanks for sitting down with me. And thanks for tuning into SBMG Radio. And we're going to just play your music on the way out.
Let's get it.
No AC. Yeah. Go support that. Dat Piff online, all that. No AC.
Sound good, don't it? I'm all about that motherfucking paper. Yeah. This one goes out to all my money making hoes. 60 racks in my pocket. I got 60 racks on my jeans.